Hi everyone, this is Gaylin, design team member with Unity Stamp Company. Today I have a watercolor card and it's filled with a large succulent bouquet. I just love it, and I'm going to just show you how I go about watercoloring for this card. It's my favorite way to watercolor is with florals. So I have the Unity Stamp Company kit called Succulent, and I have the July 2020 sentiment kit. I'm using the sentiment from that. It's called Aging Gorgeously. And the inside sentiment is from Flutter Away. It's a sentiment that's real pretty. It's from a different kit. So really 3 kits for this card. So I have Altenew watercolor half pans and a watercolor brush. I have my Creative Time rectangle frame dies, and I have from Pink Fresh Studios, the Slim Ornate Banner dies for the inside. And so I'm also using an Altenew palette mat to blend colors, mixing the colors with water and putting them right on that mat. And sometimes I like to pick up the diluted colors from the palette mat. Other times I want it to be a stronger color, and you'll see me dip right into that color directly in the case there. So it just depends on how I like to do it. So for this card, I decided to go ahead and apply darker shades just to some of the inner petals and outer petals, just portions of the petal. I'm adding the darkest blue, sort of a navy blue, and I'm going around in circles just adding those, speeding it up just for the sake of time here. And then I go in with a damp brush and I blend out some of that color, and so that you have 2 different shades. You have the darker blue shade, and then when you blend out parts of that, you get a light blue. And that goes for every color that I'm going to do. I'm going to do it the same way. I'm going to add the darker shade first, and then I'll come in with that damp brush and pull out that color towards the end of the petals. Okay, and so this is a different succulent color here I'm using. I started with a light blue. Now I'm going to add more of a teal color for that succulent, and I'm going to do the same. These are a little more saturated in color because I chose some very light colors. So if it's already a light color and you saturate it, it's not going to be too dark, but yet there's still room for blending there. You blend out again with a damp brush. Not too wet. You just want it to be a little damp so that you can pull color down into the areas that don't have any water. And so now I'm using a different succulent color, green. And there you go. I add some dark spots, and then I just come in and I clean the brush and dampen and blot it on paper towel, and just blend out what's already there, what's already laid down onto that watercolor panel. So for stamping, you want to use waterproof ink. I like Ranger Archival ink, and this is on Ranger watercolor paper. The stamping is, and I use the smooth side when I want to stamp. There's 2 sides. There's a rough side of the watercolor paper that has texture, and then there's a smooth side. So for stamping, I like to do the smooth side. And then once it's dried, you can add your watercolor. And so I decided to die cut the sentiment for the inside. It's not photographed, but you see it here in the video. And so I adhered that with clear flat double-sided tape, and on the outside sentiment I used foam tape. And so there you go. It's a real clean and simple watercolor card, and with an inside sentiment. This is going to be for a birthday. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you take a moment to like and subscribe to my YouTube and share, if you will. Have a great day.